Have you ever faced a delay that felt like the universe blocking your progress, only to discover later it carried hidden protection? This is the story of Daniel, who believed a broken bus destroyed his chance, yet it guided him toward something profoundly better. Daniel lived with quiet pressure, carrying hopes that never seemed to bloom, praying for one meaningful opportunity to finally open. He longed for a breakthrough that could ease the weight on his shoulders, believing one good chance could shift his entire direction. On the morning of an important meeting, he woke early and prepared carefully, rehearsing each point he hoped would prove his worth. He walked to the bus stop under a soft sunrise, feeling optimism stir inside him as he pictured a future shaped by this opportunity. The bus arrived later than usual, already stirring nerves in his chest, though he tried to remain calm and hopeful about the morning. He boarded quickly, clutching his folder, reminding himself that delays happen, unaware the true purpose of this one was unfolding. Halfway into the ride, the engine shuddered hard, then died completely, leaving a heavy silence that melted into frustrated sighs. The bus rolled to a stop on the roadside, passengers groaning while Daniel watched precious minutes slip away without mercy. Panic pressed on him as he checked the time again and again, feeling his hope unravel in real time as the morning fell apart. He stepped off the disabled bus and paced the gravel shoulder, anger rising as cars rushed by, unaware of his collapsing plans. He whispered a strained prayer, asking why God would let this happen today. On the one morning he needed everything to run smoothly. The sky stayed silent, offering no reason for the setback, leaving Daniel feeling abandoned and painfully small in this disruption. After several anxious minutes, he called the office to explain the delay, bracing himself for disappointment he feared was inevitable. Instead, he learned the meeting had been canceled due to an emergency at the venue, a chaotic event he narrowly avoided entirely. Daniel froze, startled by the twist he never expected, realizing the broken bus shielded him from a situation that could harm him. Relief mixed with confusion, leaving him unsure whether to feel grateful or defeated as he tried to steady his restless thoughts. Stranded far from home, drained from stress, he wandered into a small cafe nearby, a place he had never noticed until that moment. The windows glowed warmly, fogged by morning air, as if inviting him to slow down and rest inside its quiet, comforting space. He stepped into the aroma of fresh pastries and gentle music, choosing a corner seat where he could collect himself in fragile peace. As he stared at the table, an older man approached with a calm smile, asking politely if he could share the empty seat across from him. Daniel nodded, too tired to refuse, unaware that this simple moment would become the turning point that changed his entire path. The man introduced himself as Rowan, a consultant in Daniel's industry, his presence steady and unexpectedly reassuring to Daniel. Rowan mentioned seeing the stranded bus earlier, sensing Daniel might have been one of the passengers caught in the sudden breakdown. Daniel explained everything, from his preparation to the painful delay, feeling tension slowly loosen as he voiced the difficult morning. Rowan listened intently, his expression thoughtful, offering patient silence that allowed Daniel to release all the frustration he carried. When Daniel finished, Rowan revealed that the company hosting the meeting was unstable, facing internal issues Daniel had no idea about. He explained that joining them now would have placed Daniel in a stressful environment, far from the promising opportunity he imagined. The truth surprised Daniel, shifting his perspective as he realized the morning's collapse had quietly shielded him from deeper trouble. Then Rowan leaned closer, sharing that his own team was hiring for a role matching Daniel's exact strengths, something urgently needed. He said they sought someone reliable and steady, qualities he sensed immediately in Daniel through their unexpected conversation. Rowan handed him a business card and encouraged him to apply that afternoon, assuring him the timing aligned perfectly for the position. Daniel felt renewed hope stirring inside, recognizing the gentle thread of guidance woven through a day he once called disastrous. They spoke for nearly an hour, exchanging stories and insights, each moment grounding Daniel after the emotional whirlwind he endured. When Daniel left the cafe, the air felt different, calmer, as if God had breathed direction into a morning he once believed was ruined. Over the next days, Daniel prepared his application carefully, feeling guided rather than pressured, confident this door was intentional. The interview with Rowan's team felt natural and peaceful, unlike the anxious efforts he once forced toward opportunities not meant for him. Days later, he received the email confirming he got the job, a moment so sweet he felt tears well as gratitude washed warmly through him. He sat quietly, reflecting on how the broken bus that caused so much fear had actually placed him exactly where he needed to be. He saw how a delay he fought against became a shield, redirecting him away from trouble and toward favor he never expected to receive. Daniel realized God's delays are often misunderstood, appearing like setbacks while quietly arranging protection and purpose behind them. He learned that unanswered plans can be divine redirection, and a stalled morning can become the bridge to breakthroughs he never imagined. He carried new peace in his heart, understanding that God guides gently, even when the path feels disrupted, scattered, or painfully slow. Daniel now believes some delays are not obstacles but hidden rescues, positioning us exactly where God needs us at the perfect moment. And he remembers the morning the bus broke down. The cafe door opened, and God's timing revealed itself in the most unexpected way. Thank you for spending these few moments with us. May it remind you that God is still moving in your life, softly, quietly, faithfully. And may you begin to notice the beauty that unfolds when God's timing becomes unforgettable stories.